Yeah. So thing is, until yesterday, we went through the proc print, how to deal with it in terms of, uses, using its all the statements, right? Where ID, by, page by, some, and some options of proc print and no BS, double, and split, label, round, right? And now today, we'll go through how do we style, style different parts of the data. Okay. So first thing is, okay, whenever we can use different styles in terms of to change the overall look of any output data. Okay, any output that is coming to proc print. The option is style equal to option. Okay, proc print style location list. So location is something called, for example, I want to style the data. So all the data cells will be styled upon, styled based on our no based on our input. Or else, I want to style the header. Okay, the column headers or column names. Or else, I want to style the OBS column. Okay, the data in the OBS column or the ID column, whichever we mention. Okay, and the OBS header or the OBS header. OBS header can be two ways. One is OBS and other one is ID column. Okay, and next one is total and grand total. Okay, the data in the total rows produced by some statement, the data in the grand total produced by some statement. So we can style these data and the column points based on our input. Okay, let's see one. Let's go to one by one. So I just want to import this one. Okay, yeah. So what is HTML file equal to demo.html? So what I want to print is I want to make sure the data equal to background. So so style location will be data. Okay, proc print style data equal to background equal to pink. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, if you see carefully, sorry. If you see carefully, the data here. So what happened, ma'am? It's completely got into red color, red, right? Pink, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
It's yeah. So it is pink. Okay. And again, and again, we have printed the other parts of data in this way. The headers, sorry, the for titles in this way, with page by, total, sum by, okay, in this way. The same report we can print whichever we want in number of ways. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
same thing here. For example, I don't want this. Uh, so only the header pink. See?
Mm.
Only the header pink. The same thing. OBS. Okay. OBS. Same thing. OBS. Okay. OBS data is pink. And if I mention here OBS header, this header will turn into pink. Okay. So let's try. Second. Yeah. Next one. So in this way, ma'am, we can mention, whichever what do you call it? Color we want. Okay. Whichever color we want. Yeah. Yeah. So for example, if you want to style based on the column names, not just the data of all the columns, but just just once, just few specific column names. Okay. We'll try in this way. Yeah. Let's see what happened here. We mentioned for name, where name, just the name, style, data equal to background red, foreground yellow. So foreground is the font and background is the data background. Okay. So the only change is the data. For what? For this particular name field. Okay. The same way, we
Mm.
can change all these conditions. Or else, if I want to change only the title part in this way. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Here I mentioned different. For background equal to yellow, for name, sex is cyan, age is orange, blue, in this way. Yeah. Colorful data. That's it. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so this one, we already went through yesterday, right? How do we, okay. So how do we print the data? Print the data in PDF. Sorry, in PDF, and then to have styles in terms of gender. Right, ma'am? Remember yesterday? Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, you remember it, right? Then it's fine. Yes, I'll show it to you again. Here, style equal to and just a second. Okay. Yes, yes, library is no more required. What library we have? Yeah. Okay. So on this part, what happened again?
Sorting.
Sorry, ma'am.
It is not sorted. The error is showing like it is not sorted.
Is it? Okay, okay. I will. And one more error. No, there is no sorting error, but someone represent. Okay, update. It's okay. No problem. There's no update here, but we'll remove this. Not bad. Okay.
Mm.
What happened to this? Sorry, my bad. It's proc sort, right? No one is informing me, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah. So which you know it was split by different pages. Even here, we can apply the styles and all. Okay. Did you observe anything here weird, ma'am? Hello?
Yeah.
Any weird here? Any weird format? Anything which is not showing up here, but we applied in the code. Ma'am?
Yeah. Just looking, Rajiv. It's like going too fast with the code. You can go back to the code.
Yeah. So we haven't run this part, ma'am. Not format.
Yeah.
What is the data here? F and M. No, no, ideally we should be getting it. Is the format getting created? No, Jen is already in the library. Yeah, we're not getting it. Second. Okay. Oh, let's run this part. We are getting data right here. Then
Yeah.
why not below? Why not in here? See what happened here. We compared and make it green. Red, green. Snapping to this report.
The once can you try like dollar gen instead of dollar gen? Can you write dollar gender?
Or a gender. Where, ma'am?
Their foreground equal to dollar. Now you replaced with dollar color notion.
Right.
There can you try with gender dollar gender
Why is it, ma'am?
because the label sex equal to gender. Previously you gave like dollar gen.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's why it
No,
did
no.
not work.
So previously, no. The thing is, if you see here, no, we are only just replacing, no, we are just only giving the format name. That's it, ma'am. Nothing else.
Mhm.
Okay. Just the format name. Yeah. No, just the format name. Okay. So same thing, we have used here, right? Well,
Yeah,
same
there we
thing
are
here.
getting the color.
Uh, Let me check. Why is it not the same? The F red, M green. Why aren't we getting it now?
Yeah, here we are getting.
What happens to this?
Now we got this.
Yeah, but let me. I guess instead of it is just storing, but it's not able to call. Yeah, anyways, no problem. We'll do one thing. Wait, is no replace. Okay. Uh, yeah, no issues here. Yeah. If, yeah, anyways, we got it right. So thing is, so here what's happening is, we used here lib name, lib equal to some AA. So this is to store the particular value, I mean this format into the A library. Because whenever we want, we can just call it. That's it. Simply, we can just call it. Okay, this color, no, this color format. Okay, so here it is unable to call the data. So in order to have it, what we'll do is we'll just remove this no replace and simply use. Already we did know how is already on library.formats and has been returned to a.formats. Okay, and here when we try to call it, now it will come. Anyways, it will come now because it's already been stored in a. Okay. Yeah. So here the main purpose is first we create the data and then store it. What I do, gen, gen. Yeah. Okay. So now it is F and M, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. And now, if you want to send this report through email, because now it's not possible for us, but in real time, no, we use the
Mm.
same kind of format. If you want to send this through email, just we just need to write simply file name demo email, sender email address from to CC and BCC. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, and subject demographic report. Whichever report we want, text type equal text or HTML, whichever we want, and ODS listing close. So the body will be ODS HTML body equal to demo, style equal to some seaside, and this is some kind of it's an internal use where where it changes from place to place. I mean, if you go to the if you go to your company, then there'll be different kind of a denotation for this. Okay, but the syntax will be always same. HTML body close. HTML body HTML body equal demo and style equal to seaside until here. So once you write this particular information, you can easily send this particular report to to wherever you want.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess this one. Just a second. Yeah, just a moment. So we went through email. Okay, file name demo. So first thing is we write this one file name. Okay, HTML. Okay, here ma'am. This report, not above this report. Because here we mentioned HTML, right? So first thing is, we mention all the file, so all the email IDs, and then the subject, and then we'll start this ODS HTML body, okay, and then ODS HTML close. Got it now? So this thing, which you know it,
Yeah.
from body to HTML close. But the above thing, it's a new one where where you follow the where you almost follow the same kind of a format in terms of file name, demo email, file name, some demo email. Uh, Demo, you can write, whichever name you want. Okay, it's not demo, whichever name you want. Sender address, from address to address, CC, BCC, subjects. Okay, the subject of the report. So type equal text or HTML. ODS listing close. ODS HTML body equal demo. Yeah. So in that way, you can send whichever report you want to the email IDs. The format will be different. Once you go into real time, there'll be little change in the email ID formats and all. But end of the day, sorry, you know, the syntax will be same. Okay, file name from to CC BCC subject type. That's it. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
No. Okay, next one, yeah. Even this is also same. PDF close. For example, you want to deliver a report to some to a user ID. I mean the same thing like above, but not the but not the current report, but some kind of an existing report. Okay. What you do is you import it in this way, sort the data, format. Okay. You create the email syntax in this way. Okay. And then you print the data in this way. So previously what happened is previously you are doing the no you're no you're exporting the report with the with the help of an existing data set, which is class. Okay, but now what you're doing, but now here you are importing some other data from some other source, which is a CSV file, and then sending that report with the help of ProcPrint to the specific email addresses. Okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
Difference is clear, ma'am? The difference between the above and the below, ma'am?
Yeah, Rajiv.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So this is a real-time report where you can create a real-time report. So normally, what happens in real time, ma'am? Uh, mostly you won't be creating reports based on some existing data or importing data from a CSV file or Excel file. Mostly 98% of your time, what you'll do is you'll always create reports from the data source which is in a no, which is in database. Okay. So in order to hit the database, we use ProcSQL. Okay. Remember, ma'am, we discussed about few techniques to import data, proc import, in
Yeah.
file.
Yeah.
Other one is ProcSQL, the lib name, and the next one is ProcSQL. ProcSQL is something that we hit the database based on our username and password. Okay. So this will be given to you. I mean, the syntax will be given to, I mean, this, the brackets, under, between the brackets, it will be given to you. Okay. It will be different from company to company. Okay. But the syntax is, will also be same. No, will always be same. Connect to ODBC. ODBC can be anything. I mean, database, which can be Oracle, Sybase, Teradata. Okay, can be
Mm-hmm.
anything. So connect to ODBC. I mean, anyways, we're gonna learn this in the SQL, while going through ProcSQL. But this particular syntax, which is ProcSQL, connect to ODBC. So why do we connect to ODBC? To import data from the database. Okay. Once we
Okay.
import data from database, then we create a table. What we do is we create a table out of it. Okay. Out of it, so create table name. So here we give the table name. Table name is data DAT11 as so select star from connection to ODBC. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go through this in the ProcSQL session. But here what we're doing is we are simply creating a date called rep date. That's it. Okay, date format, get date -1 as rep date. Okay, it is just we are simply creating a date. That's it. We're creating a date in a column.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay. So this is a macro function. Okay, this is a macro where we are assigning this particular update. Okay, to a macro. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And here the main part, which is we are we are importing data from a table called v etl underscore status underscore log. Okay. Then here, we are using quite a few filters in it, where start DDTM and yeah, excuse me, yeah, and end DDTM and job name like. Okay, ma'am, remember like operator?
Yeah.
Yeah, what does it do? So tell me, what does this particular do? I mean, what
So
does this
all
mean?
the names similar to P underscore load, the given string, similar to the given string that will be displayed in the output.
Okay, you're right, ma'am, but it's not about similar to, but all the names starting with P underscore load.
Okay.
Okay, all the names starting with P underscore load, because similar will be other condition. So all the names starting with P underscore. So so as you know, percentage means it can be of any length. So all the job names starting with P underscore load, I want to filter it out. Okay, I want to
Okay.
fetch the data for this. Okay, yeah. And this was the first one, which is the table name here is 1 and table name here is 2. Okay, we are again fetching data from this one where a like and here not like. Okay, not like means
The names without the start of P underscore load will be
right,
extracted.
right, right, right. Yeah. So here we are using where condition where start DDTM greater than and end and greater than this so and so date and end DDTM less than so and so date. Okay. Yeah. So what we do? So we are pulling two data sets from two no, only from one table. Okay, one table. And upon that, we are creating a proc format status such that if the proc report, which is which we are gonna send it, right? If it's if it goes well, it is red. So if it if it gets failed, it is red. Success is green. Warning is orange. So let's see how this is being used. Okay. So I mean the format will be same. I mean the syntax of of sending the file, which is file name etl email sender from to subject. Okay. Type equal HTML or text. Or is listing close. Uh, Second, where are we giving this wall? Mm, yeah, here. Anyways, yeah. So we got the data right, one and two. So we pulled the data one and two from the database. Okay, and then we are creating a report out of it. From one, we are creating a report in this way. Okay, and we are assigning the status. So status style equal to foreground equal to volume. So this wall is if it is failed. Okay, if it is so the status state in the status if it is if if the status have failed data item, it will be it will be colored as red. If it's success, green, warning, orange. So which means in this status we have three data points. One is failed, success, warning. So these three will be painted or colored as red, green, and orange. Clear, ma'am, here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The same thing for this one. So once we run these two tables, once we print these two data, so we
So
are
this
sending.
color coding is in the email, like if the success is, I mean, it will directly go in the email.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So this color coding is something. I mean, we run the color coding right for for female and male.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same way here.
Okay, okay.
Same way here. So in this status, so this status is a column, right?
Got it.
Yeah. So in the status column, we have data, failed, success, and warning. Okay. On that data, we know we'll know it will be colored as red, green, and orange. Clear, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is about proc print. Okay. Sending reports in this way. Any questions, ma'am? So mostly, mostly sending reports will be the same of this kind. I mean, this is the format, or else, if there's just like, if there's any kind of syntax change, it'll be they'll give you the syntax, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. The main
Mm.
objective here is you have to print the data. Okay. Print the or produce the report or create the report. Okay. Creating the report is the main objective here. Okay. How well you show the report, it will be that impressive to your manager or your or your higher or your higher peer group. Right, ma'am?
Okay.
Yeah. Because always, I mean, once you do all your analysis, the end of the day, it's important to showcase it in a report, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you simply showcase it in a data set, I mean, your higher authorities, they don't understand because they can be of different backgrounds. Not all will be of, from a coding background. Some will be of from a marketing background and all. So they know they'll only go with numbers. Numbers presentable in a report. So those kind of numbers will be in this way. So all will be of summary numbers, not the. Always make sure to print summary data. Okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for summary, we use proc means, and the report and the data which we get from proc means, we create that in ProcPrint. Okay. From that,
Mm.
either we create a from that we create a report, and out of the report, what we do is we send this to our higher to our managers and or to a peer group. Okay. Got it, ma'am? And ma'am,
Yeah.
remember we have last time I guess few classes back, while discussing the int 10x function, we even discussed how to automate things. Remember, ma'am?
Don't
About
comment.
Ma'am,
Um,
don't remember?
how
no,
to do.
Hello? Am I
I
audible,
don't
ma'am?
remember. In 10, yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, okay.
In 10x,
Int 10x, int 10x, int
Internet.
ck.
yeah, those are the date
Uh,
functions like the to
yeah,
calculate the interval.
right, interval.
To,
So remember, I asked you. I mean, I told you few points on it in terms of automating a report. For example, I want to automate a report. No, I want to run a report. Okay, automatically
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm.
by fetching data from the previous month. Remember, ma'am?
Yeah, we have to give the date.
Yeah, previous month date. We have to insert the previous month date into the.
Yeah.
Same thing here.
Yeah.
For
So, yeah.
same thing here. For example, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. For example, here, I'm creating a start date greater than equal to get date, and an end date greater than equal to some get date. Okay.
Okay.
So instead of this one, what we do, I want. So I'm this month, in the month of September. Okay. So I want the report of August. So what will you do? Start date greater than equal to August 1st and end date less than equal to 31st August. Okay. So for 1 month, you can just insert the dates, date value manually. But what
Yeah.
happens if this is a frequency report, which is this report is to be given on a monthly basis? I mean, so no, you have many works. You can't just go to the report and then change the dates and every month, right? That's not a feasible thing. Okay. So in that case, what we do, we automate things with the help of intnx and intck. Okay, with the help of
Okay.
macros. Okay, this entire report, this can be automated without your, once your report is final, which is this report, right? This labeling part, title part, where part, sum by, some, totals and everything. Okay, once this report is final, once your manager and all approve this report, they say, okay, no, this report is good to go. What you do, they'll ask you to schedule this report on monthly or or a weekly basis. Okay, so what you do, scheduling is different part, ma'am. Scheduling is something that each company has a different scheduling tool. Okay, which you're gonna learn, which they're gonna tell you at the in the company itself. But scheduling is something that you just put your entire code into into the scheduling tool. That's it. So it runs based on its value. Based on the schedule you give it. For example, so mostly we use cron tab for scheduling. Okay, it is cron tab. Cron tab. Okay, cron tab.
Mm.
So it will be in this way. For example, if you see here, so it will be of 5 stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is what I want. So I have scheduled a report, to run at 4, 5. at 4/5. Next at every yeah, sorry. This is this seems this this is a daily report. Okay. Uh, so this minute, ma'am. This minute. This hour. This day. Okay. This month. At every month. Sorry. In the Jan. Uh, mm, every month on day of 10th. Sorry. Month day. Okay. Day of week. Let's say no, on every Monday. Okay. Day of the month, which is 10th. Okay. So run this report at 4/5. Okay. At 4/5. At 4 hours, 5 minutes. Okay. On day of month 10. Day of month 10. So which is on Jan 10. And Jan 10 should fall on Monday. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. In this way. Or else no, you can just skip it and just sorry. Start here. Okay. At 4/5 or day of month 10 and on Monday. Okay. So every month, so every month this will run on in this way. So there is something called expression, cron expression. Okay, cron expression.
Okay.
Okay, so almost every company, they'll almost have this kind of cron expression tools. Okay, so this is what you can define your scheduling part. For example, I want to run a report on every second of every month. Okay, second of every month. So my code should be in this way. So no, my code should be in this way. It should calculate data from August 1st to August 31st, okay, with the help of payload and not in payload, okay, and it should run on every month of 10th of every month. Got it, ma'am? So this is kind of typical scheduling the data, scheduling the report. So what we do in order to not do that, we simply we simply make sure to have we use int_nx function, int_nx and int secure on that, and upon that, we use macros. Just a moment, ma'am. Just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, I mean, anyways, I'll show this entirety on in macros, ma'am. No, while discussing macros, we'll have we have report scheduling and all. I mean, scheduling part is different, but in order to automate reports, we use int_nx, int_ck, and macros, and this scheduling part. Okay. For now, just only for now, just only remember how do we automate this report. Automate in the sense here in this one you can for example if you're in September, I want the report of July. No, you can just straight away give the July date and July end date and start date, right? In a manually or or a hard coded way, and and this will give you the data, right? But you want to automate that. You want to see that, for example, if you go to October, you should be you should be getting the data of August. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's called automation. A simple automation. Okay. So which we do it with the help of int_nx, int_ck, and macros. Okay. So the main aim here is, you need to be always sure. First, you import the data. Can be of different import. Can be of with the help of libname statement, proc import, proc SQL, connection to database, or in file statements. Okay, whichever file, based on the file. After that, you clean the data using our simple methods of data step. After that, you apply all kind of functions. You just you do the data transformations. Post that transformation, you use proc means. I mean, not proc means. You summarize the data. Okay, you summarize the data. Summarize means you see what are the valid points you have in the in the data. Based on it, you use all the numerical values to summarize the data. That summary data, you should be creating it in a report. So report can be, report you can create with the help of ProcPrint, ProcTablet, Proc report. But now, as you know, ProcPrint, just create a simple report using, using ProcPrint. So ProcPrint, we have all these options. Create using ProcPrint. Make sure to use all the color, all the color coding based on the data, and send this report to your managers with the help of this syntax.
Email.
Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
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 So this is what a typical, a programmer does. But not all
Mhm.
programmers do all the steps. Few do cleaning, few do transformations, few do analysis. Okay, I mean every task will not have A to Z. Okay, few tasks will have only analysis. Few tasks will have automations. Few tasks, yeah, it is based on the request. Okay, as you're going into clinical science, it would it'll be different system, because it'll have different domain names, and there'll be a lot of change in it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So this is what ProcPrint, ma'am. Yeah. Any questions, ma'am, until now?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So go through ProcPrint, ma'am. Go through arrays also. Okay.
Yeah.
Arrays is one of the most important, I would say, in term of in term of defining your data, or cleaning your data. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. If you're dealing with huge data, okay, huge data, and you want to, okay, do some amendments to the data on an entirety basis, we use arrays on the best step to use. Yeah. The last thing is, we'll have two more topics, which is proc SQL and proc print. So proc SQL and proc
Macros.
macros. Yeah, which we're gonna deal it, which we started tomorrow itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions, ma'am, from the previous topics?
No, Rajiv.
Please prepare well, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please go through functions and all. I would say functions are one of the most important topic in SAS. Okay. And questions also will be from functions. I mean, if not, if the interviewer is eager to ask you questions in terms of programming, he'll go through functions, arrays, and all. Functions, arrays, macros, and all these. Okay. But in terms of domain knowledge, he'll go through. I mean, he or she will go through in terms of clinical domains. All right, ma'am?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if no questions, then we'll end the session.
Tomorrow timings.
Same, ma'am. Same timings. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, Rajiv.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.